Alright everybody, we are live. Welcome in. It is week 8, BearCave. We are officially halfway through the season. Glad you're here. Let me know if you can hear me. And then we'll get started right away. Just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, perfect. So, just a few announcements. One, we are officially 1 month into affiliate on this channel, which is great. If you have a Twitch Prime sub, it probably expired already, so if you want to re-up that so you don't get ads, good. I did mine this morning on my personal Twitch. And then we'll get into games here. This BearCave this week, I picked it mainly... I picked the teams mainly to showcase some schools that are doing well, but that we just haven't really seen much of yet this season. Teams like LA Tech and that sort of thing. So I believe let me get to my BearCave. Yep. So the first game is going to be LA Tech, who is having a fantastic start to the year. We'll see if they are actually for real. They kind of did this last year. I believe they finished 10-2. So they do have a few SFA players. Snowflyer, their coach, abandoned them at the end of last season. So yeah, we're just going to get immediately into games. Really, there hasn't been any upsets this week except for Northwestern. So we might be in for a wild BearCave today. There's quite a few SFA players on this team, but the most notable is James Kiffin, the cornerback, team of the year type player. And then you also got Zach Howard, who is their wide receiver. And this is definitely a highly contested division for LA Tech. 3 teams at 5-1 or better. So hopefully we have ourselves a good game today. Oh, and I gotta remember to sim my game as well. Alright, but let's get it started here. LA Tech to start it out, and they open up the scoring. Tulsa has had a few clutch victories. I know that they beat Georgia Southern, but not a great start here for Tulsa, and LA Tech is just kind of pouring it on right now. Alright, so we're at halftime, 2-score lead, and Tulsa just keeps stalling out. There they go, they add a touchdown. Alright, so 1-score game here, and big play, and it turns into nothing. Can LA Tech score? No, they cannot. So, and Tulsa, once again, they were sacked there. Alright, so can LA Tech extend the lead? Let's just jump in. First game of the week, let's see some LA Tech action. Right now, they are La Tech. No one says La Tech. I guarantee you nobody says La Tech. I've never heard that in my life. It's LA Tech. You got to be high if you pronounce this La Tech. No chance. Alright, well, we got La Tech here. JD Head is their quarterback. Howard is number 88 at the bottom of your screen. They're kind of running clock now. They just got that first down. Tulsa's going to have to start using their timeouts here. This is pretty much the last-ditch effort for them if they can get a stop. Harlan Dixon, 5 yards. That's not what you want to see if you're Tulsa. Can LA Tech... I'm pronouncing it LA Tech. You're probably already subbed. And that's going to be a first down. So LA Tech is going to win it. I can't say La Tech. It's just not. refresh. I don't know. I literally did my resub this morning for my personal account, and it worked. Our bottom line ads on the day while they kind of just finish out this game. Based on our game day today, so Manziel currently technically is the leader in the Heisman race, even though Binks McBurnfinger was on a bye last week. So they are hyping him up for this game day. And then obviously we got Colorado, their first time ever on a game day, and you gotta rep the Coors Light, absolutely. All right. So just running out the clock here. We have to, the reason I'm not just simming is I have to watch the full thing because otherwise, like we saw at the beginning of last season, if I just sim, it will just give Tulsa the ball back. So Tulsa will get the ball back. If they make this, though, it's going to kind of finish it. Well, I don't see a sub next to your guys' name, so that's why you're getting an ad. The sub badge. So yeah, that's one thing I really hope that they fix. So we have to watch it. Do they miss? Oh my God, he missed the field goal. LA Tech gives Tulsa a chance. 26 seconds. Oh baby, here we go. They missed it. That was literally a 34-yard field goal, and he missed it. All right, Tulsa. Let's see what you got. All the time in the world. He hits a wide open man. No, if the 50 curls inside, and they're into opposing territory. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. And remember, and they're going to spike the ball here. 16 seconds. They do need a touchdown. Remember, if you do resub for multiple months, you get more you get a different label on the left side, and you get an additional emoji or whatever. All right, 14 seconds. They just dump it off. That's not going to do anything. You got to hurry it up. They might get one more play. That was not a good idea. And they're going to try to spike it. One play, 4th and 2. We're setting it up for how is this? Okay, their quarterback's name is Braxton, so this is like a Braxton Mary. Or a Hale Tulsa. They're at the 31. They need a touchdown to tie this game up. He throws it deep, and oh my God! And it's intercepted! It bobbled around about 3 or 4 guys, and the defender dives and picks it off. And LA Tech survives. JD Head, not really his best performance despite almost choking. What a wild moment right there. I thought for sure he was going to catch it off the deflection. You had 3 guys, and he just hit it just wide right. So that turned into a good game. Yeah, Northwestern completely choking. All the hype in the world. I just want to see if it was James Kiffin who got that interception at the end. Oh, I guess he didn't pick it off. All right. All right, so kind of a crazy start to BearCave today. Hey, Dogwater, we got a subscription. Let's go, let's go. Killing it. Don't think those subs are going to waste dog water. There's a reason Arizona's 4-1. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Flame. Nice. Yeah, so make sure you contribute to the 4-star walk-on. You know, more recruits, the better. All right, so next we're kind of going to continue. Of course, Neil's the one who catches up on that. All right, so the next game we're going to check in on is this is the first game we've seen Louisiana play since they got absolutely destroyed by Penn State on game day. They've kind of been blackballed, but they're still 5-1. So let's see if they can do something against a pesky Auburn team who has the leading passer in the country. Comeover is the leading passer, and he's going up against, obviously, my favorite player, Darren Williams. Lots of SFA players on this team. They're having a good year in one of the most crazy landscapes in college football at BYU Stadium. All right, I don't see Dirty Bird in here, so just do heads. All right, they lose, and then, all right, let's get it. Can the Cajuns keep pace with LA Tech in the division? We just saw them win. There you go, LA Tech, but they missed the field goal. So defense is holding up to start. And, oh boy, BYU gets a touchdown. This is one of those games where you feel like that missed extra point could come back to haunt them as a very defensive game. They do get the 2-point conversion as they go up 7. And we go into the fourth quarter here. Can BYU? They do. They tie it up. And Louisiana goes right back, and Darrell Jackson throws an interception. Of course he does. And then a fumble. The fumble was recovered by ULL. And it's 4th down. And it's good for LA. Oh boy, here we go. All right, we're jumping in. BYU down 3. We had an interception, then a field goal. I mean, I don't think so because they're 5-1, right? So as they use read option here, remember Darren Williams right there is number 27. The best cornerback in the group of 5 overall wise. He's going to be at the bottom of your screen here. And BYU does have a few SFA players in the slot. They have Dalton Cobbleberry, SFA guy. Oh my, as Darren Williams lays the boom. And I believe that was on Dalton Cobbleberry. And then their running back, Tyler Bausick, is also an SFA player. As they bring the blitz, he does get that off. Joe Taylor for 10. Conover, one of the best quarterbacks in the country. And he is leading the country in passing yards as of right now. All you gotta do is keep winning. It does not matter. As they get the sack. He tried to escape. But Braylon Ryan, who I believe was in the lead for sacks pretty much all of last year, countrywide. Remember, this team has Ndamukong Suh as well in the middle there. And Conover takes off again, and Darren Williams does tackle him. One minute remaining. BYU needs a field goal. We do not know how good their kicker is. Once again, they're blitzing, and once again, he takes off. This time he has so much room, and he slides down at the 20. The QB run is destroying them here. So now it looks like they probably are in range to tie it up. And they're running a screen pass. Bausick, he gets it, and he does nothing with it. And they are going to spike it here. So 3rd and 11. This is where you need a player like Darren Williams or Ndamukong Suh, one of your 5 stars, to step up and win you this game. They fake the handoff. They pump fake. Conover has all the time in the world. He's going to the end zone, and it is broken up. That was a risky play, and they are going for it. So they are not in range here. And they're handing it off on 4th and 11. What a chond! BYU loses on a 4th and 11 draw play. Oh no. BYU, that is not the way to do it. And Daryl Jackson will just kneel it out, and Louisiana becomes bowl eligible. That was major Dak Prescott Cowboys energy right there. Daryl Jackson, he's going to keep it, though. I don't know why you're not just sitting on the ball, but he wants to rush it. He loves flirting with danger, and that will do it. Louisiana survives. Nicely done, Dirty Bird. You're 6-1. Ndamukong Suh had the fumble recovery on the sack. So, big reason they did get this win. All right, 2 games, and we've watched two endings. So, looks like BearCave might be delivering this week. Yeah, it's just one of those boneheaded moves by the CPU. It's like, why on 4th and 11 would anyone in their right mind run a draw? 2 SFA players with the players of the game. You love to see it. All right, and now we are on to Western Michigan. Can Western Michigan stay perfect? If you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive, Western Michigan. Heads and kick. All right, Creator, he has completely turned around this team who went 1-11 under Coach Fink, and he's now got him at 5-0. He did make a playbook change, so we're going to see. And he's going up against no tall task, Toledo, with Brett Hundley and a plethora of SFA players all across the field. Toledo's pretty much, them and Miami, Ohio, have ran the MAC the last 4 years. Can Western Michigan do something here? They are finally ranked. I mean, he changed like the tendency 5, so it's not like he did something crazy. We're at the Glass Bowl. All right, he wanted heads and kick. All right, so he loses the toss. Hopefully we can see some Snoop Todd action today. Next quarter. And Western Michigan is assaulting them on offense, it appears. And fun fact, Brett Hundley does lead the country in career interceptions. So, as Toledo takes the lead, and they tie it up right before half. All right, we got a game here, it looks like, as Western Michigan does take the lead. Toledo, are they going to tie it up here at the beginning of the 4th? They do. Western Michigan, all right, they score. We got 4 minutes left. I'm just going to go one play at a time here. In 4th and 10, they do punt. Can Western Michigan score to make it 2? And they throw an interception. Oh, dear. So down 7, fresh off the interception. You got Brent Huntley in the backfield. You got Simi Kazi is their tight end. He's an SFA player. And they have Jack Snowball. And then they have Jet Riker on the line. And there it is. Brent Huntley breaks the school record. Logan Woolside for career passing. Number 89 is really... And then he also got Marquise Lee. So number 17, watch out for him. And then number 89. And you got Lowe here. Kazi with a great block to set him up for a first down. Yes, the famous sacked for a first down. Toledo is historically a great team. As Huntley takes off here, and he gets past all of the defenders. And on defense, Western Michigan, they have Oliver Waldorf. They have Mickey Switzer. So they do have SFA players on the defensive side. So off-ball linebacker and their safety. Huntley over the middle, and that is... Oh, the pick is dropped. Looked like Simi Kazi got lit up. Dangerous throw. We know Brent Huntley likes to live dangerously. Remember, they need a touchdown. They're right past the 50. They have plenty of time. 3 timeouts. Simi Kazi has the ball. He breaks a tackle. He finds the outside. Simi Kazi down the sideline. Can he beat him? He does! Touchdown, Toledo! SFA player Simi Kazi scores the tie to tie it up. He breaks a tackle. Holy smokes, an electric play there. Oh boy, this BearCave. Simi Kazi. And fun fact, Simi Kazi and Kiko Strong went to high school together. I got their names from the same place. My Retro Bowl save. The connection between Simi Kazi and Kiko Strong, it was electric. So if you want some more SFA lore there. He has speed. Simi has speed. All right. Western Michigan, Snoop Todd, and Seopek. He finds his man on the outside. Sambucci. This team was 1-11 last year. Jack Seopek, he's having himself a fantastic year. Snoop Todd's having a great year. But they just have Snoop Todd in pass defense as he throws it away. All I saw there was 49 yards of pure aggression from Simi Kazi. Four state titles, absolutely. Come on, you got Kiko Strong as your QB in high school, bro. You're never losing. That just speaks volumes about Western Michigan's defense. As he's, oh my God, flirting with disaster, Western Michigan. And they're going to have to punt the ball back. Oh, baby, it's heating up now. We got a game here at the Glass Bowl. Toledo, uncharacteristic 3-2 start. Western Michigan, uncharacteristic 5-0. A broken tackle. Jaquez Stewart. Doesn't look like Western Michigan's really wanting to tackle here. Now you got to be scared if you're Western Michigan. Biting those fingernails. Guy Flyer's biting his toenails. Hand it off to Lowe here. And they show up there in the run defense. Nice stop there by Zach VOD. They hurry it up here. They don't use a timeout. And now they're just going to run clock. So Western Michigan kind of getting saved by the poor clock management. And they get somebody to jump there. False start. That was Jet Riker.
Still second down.
Yeah, Toledo wanted overtime, it looks like. 8 seconds left. Can Brett Huntley choke the game away like he's so good at? And he's sacked! And the ball's on the ground! No, they call it a incompletion. That is bullshit. That was a fumble. All right. Maction is going crazy today. That was a fumble. All right, you got to watch out for Marquise Lee here. And once again, they called that one an incompletion again. 2 plays in a row. And they are going to have to punt the ball here. Brent Huntley just inventing new ways to win. Will we see? The last time we saw Toledo in overtime, they won because he was sacked for a first down. Will we see some magic here from Western Michigan? No. So we got overtime here. All right, Western Michigan, heads or tails? Heads or tails, offense or defense? Tails, all right. Offense or defense? What do you want first? He wants defense. All right. Last time we saw Toledo in overtime, they beat ranked Arizona State. Will they do it again? Option. And Brant Huntley, and they do not call a face mask there. That was risky. So a bad start here. They're kind of just going backwards. Can they knock him out of field goal range? That is the question. They come out in a shotgun. They're going to run it here. No, Brant Huntley, he keeps it. He finds some room. He runs up the middle, 3rd and inches. So, look like 2 guys there missed some tackles. Luke Medley. 3rd and inches. Can they get the stop? Can they force the field goal? And he's going to run a screen. A perfect call as Lowe gets the first down. And Toledo is a user, but he's not like an active user, so I just see this team as a CPU. 14 yards away from greatness. Handed up off the middle. He breaks some tackles. Jaquez Stewart. Yeah, Simi Kazi was doing his best Alan Lazard impression there. It's just he got into the end zone. All right, Toledo, split backs, Low in motion. Fake the handoff, triple option. He gets the pitch. Low to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. They take the lead. Western Michigan now is on their back foot. We have yet to see Snoop Todd even get a touch. Is this going to be the end for the Western Michigan dream year? As this is not a real score, that is propaganda. We'll see that game a little later. All right, Western Michigan. They had one drive. It was terrible. They hand it off. Terrence McNeil up the middle. Chet Moss, SFA player. They have plenty of SFA players on this defense. triple option over the middle. Henry Wilson does get the catch. Let's go, Nick. Subscribe. Let's go. Western Michigan had the lead 24-17, and they choked it away. 3rd and 4. And he overthrows his man, Jaquavion Tavius, the SFA corner. Got beat there off the line. All right, the game's on the line here. 4th and 4. Can Western Michigan do anything here? Seopek dumps it off. Snoop Todd. First down, Snoop Todd. He outstretched his arm, and they gave him the marker. SFA man. They give him the first down. The game's not over. Snoop Todd putting the team on his back. Pushing forward there. And now Seopek up the middle. He stiffies a man, and he gets to the 3. Western Michigan ate their bowl of stiffies this morning, baby. We got some early morning magic. And quick option, he gets it off to the fullback who scores! Terrence McNeil ties it up. Western Michigan, it has not been pretty, but they are still in it, and that's what top 25 teams do. They find ways to win in these awful conference games, and by the judge of that extra point, they will not be able to kick a field goal. All right, now he flips sides. Western Michigan gets the ball right back. Man in motion. They're going to throw it. Seopek, he takes off, and he gets sacked. DeAndre Rajan. Baiting that sack. Yep, we're into OT number 2. A crazy BearCave. Already 3 games in. Seopek, he throws it deep, and that's almost picked. Damon Olison could have ended it right there. Seopek living dangerously. They're only 5 of 15, and it looks like this is 2-down territory. It's going to be a... Oh, no, the screen pass did not work. He got caught up in the backfield, and Seopek had to eat a sack. 4th and 27. Oh, dear Lord. And what do you run here? On 4th and 27. I don't think you can run anything, as that is going nowhere. Just an horrific drive for Western Michigan. Comes up empty. So all Toledo needs is a score. Brent Huntley, he dumps that out. Oh my God, it was almost intercepted. Brent Huntley, remember, he's the career leader in interceptions in the NCAA. He is known for choking away big games. Remember the MAC championship, he threw 3 interceptions in overtime. And he gets a first down himself. Remember, he fumbled away that game in triple overtime, and it almost got returned for a touchdown. Brent Huntley, 1st and 10. He takes off. He stumbles backwards. That's an 8-yard loss. Remember, I don't think Toledo has a great field goal kicker either. Brent Huntley, he throws it to Simi Kazi, who is led out of bounds. He couldn't get a foot in. He had to dive for it. Incomplete. 3rd and 18 here. Yeah, I don't think Toledo can kick either. They just hand it off low up the middle, and he gets it all back. And that might just be enough to get him in range. They had him. Yep. They had him at the line, and now the kicker comes on the field. This is a 32-yarder to win the game. Send Toledo to 4-2. The kick is up. It is good. And Western Michigan falls in double overtime to Toledo on the road. Heartbreak here for the Broncos. But you got to think they knew it was coming. Xavier Simmons. And Toledo just finds a way to win there. What a play from Simi Kazi. This is going on Game Day Greats. The broken tackle. Cuts outside and takes it to the house. Western Michigan lost that game because they couldn't tackle. That was pretty much the entire reason they lost. All right. So Western Michigan, their first chance on BearCave. Like I said at the start, this week we're halfway through the season. I chose BearCave more so to showcase teams that had really good first halves of the season that we haven't really checked in on. So Western Michigan, LA Tech, Florida, and we have another game here that I put on the left side. This is a rematch of the game day from last year that was supposed to be for a playoff spot, and then neither team wound up making it. So Notre Dame, are they for real? That is the question. Yeah, 3 games in, this has already been a pretty good BearCave. And start thinking about the sicko game of the week coming up next. Georgia Tech and UNC combined 2 losses. And here we are at Notre Dame. Same exact result as last season, only it was in Southern California last time. Or not Southern California, Stanford. Raining in this game. Stanford lost it a year ago. Just barely missed out on the playoff. I think the majority of the SFA would love just to see Notre Dame kind of fall off because every single year they're around the 9 to 10 range. They never get into the playoffs. So, and Notre Dame takes the lead here. Stanford does tie it up. So at halftime, we got 10-10. Notre Dame. Oh, Stanford does not score there. So up 3 here in the rain at home. Can they survive? They go up 10. Stanford's going to need to do something now. Can they get a touchdown? And they do. Here we go. Notre Dame, we're watching. This is a BearCave day where it's all close games. Can Notre Dame finish it? Stanford needs to stop. Remember who they have on this defense. Lots of SFA players. Not as many as last year, but you got... I think this is going to be the introduction for a lot of you to the greatest player in the SFA. Fork, the cornerback. Yes, his name is just Fork. As they run it to the right side, and Kwiatkowski, he breaks his tackle. He breaks another. Logan Diggs for 33. Shades of Chris Tyree last season, just running all over this team. But number 4 on the top of your screen, his name is Fork, F-O-R-K. Can he make a play to get Stanford back in this? I do not think so. This game might be all but over for Stanford, who has fallen off this season for sure. They hand it off. Diggs to the outside. Can Kwiatkowski make the tackle? He does. So 3rd and 2. Last-ditch effort here for Stanford. They have to get a stop. They still got Buckner out there. And they have Alan Hearns and Jarvis Landry, SFA players, as they make the tackle in the backfield. And who else? Nick Kwiatkowski, the SFA safety. He keeps them alive, and they are going to attempt a long-range field goal here. This has to be, 47 yards? Can Notre Dame do it, or are they going to give Stanford great field position? Either way, Stanford's going to have a chance to win this game. They'll be down 6. The defense came through. Running out the clock here. The kick is up. It has the range. And it's no good. He missed wide right. What is this game today? Of course, I have to go to work here. And they're trying to make this last as long as possible. We're already almost an hour in. Can Stanford do it? He hits his wide receiver there. They don't have Quincy Enunwa anymore. But Tyrese Hall, the SFA player. Ari Patu, the quarterback. They have Darren Waller, Tyrese Hall are SFA guys. So you'll see both of them here today. As Ari Patu, he's going deep. And he doesn't get it. It is knocked away. What a name, Ari Patu. 39 seconds, no timeouts. They need a field goal. They have the time. Over the middle, and he hits his man. He breaks a tackle. Darren Hayes. And they're going to race up to the line here. Yep, they're yamming it, baby. Stanford, they need a touchdown. Remember, Notre Dame lost their SFA linebacker, Christian Kirksey, and Vinny Sixeri. Benjamin Urasek, the leading receiver. Nick contributes $10K to the 4-star walk-on. What a crazy man. With 4 days left, I don't think we can get there. All right, Ari Patu. And they're calling it a first down. 23 seconds left. Stanford is going for the win here. They need a touchdown. Patu dumps it off to Urasek, and he's not going to get to the first. Now you got to hurry it up. Now you got to hurry it up. Is time going to run out? Oh, dear. Are they going to get the playoff? They do, and it looks like we're headed to overtime yet again. Oh, what is this BearCave? One second left. We got more OT. And they call the timeout. Oh dear, Notre Dame's going to call all their timeouts, which they should have done on the field goal. Oh no, they just called the timeout. And we're going to run a play here for Notre Dame, so... Is somebody going to end it here? We just going to get more overtime here in the rain in South Bend. Icing the kickoff. That's a pro move. Buckner, he has time. He yams it deep. And he catches it. But no time left on the clock. Alan Hearns catches it. Just padding the stats there. SFA player. He's looking for a team of the year. He's having a hell of a season so far. Notre Dame's going to start on defense. So Tyrese Hall. They hand it off here. He finds the outside and he gets tripped up. I'm not sure if anybody was going to stop the running back there. Nice wherewithal from the defensive lineman. Fatu. He hands it up off the middle. Huge hole. He runs over a man. First down, Stanford. Inside the 15. Can Stanford strike first here in overtime? They run the power formation up the middle. Huge hole, and he falls into the end zone. 3 plays, 3 runs, 7 points. Stanford is now on their back foot. And once again, fake news. That game will be coming up soon. Come on, Stanford. Man in motion. Hands it up off the middle. Logan Diggs this time. Fortunately, our bottom line glitched, so we're not getting stats. That's all right. Game day is going, or BearCave going crazy today. Same deal. 3 runs, it looks like, it's going to be all you need. Who's going to step up for this defense? Kwiatkowski's done it. Are we going to see a Fork sighting? Number 4, Fork. Come on, Fork. He's lined up with Alan Hearns. They hand it off and runs it up the middle. He is stopped, though. Remember, they need a touchdown. Throw the ball. Come on. I know it's raining. They're probably not going to throw the ball. They run a counter, and it stops. So 3rd and 4 here. They need a touchdown. You can't settle for field goals. 4 yards away. Can Stanford make the stop? They're coming out in pistol. They're going to throw it. He's wide open there. And they give him the touchdown. It looked like he stepped out, but no, they give it to him. Tie game. I totally thought he stepped out. Interesting. All right, Notre Dame, they are back. Buckner, 1 play inside the 5. That's, oh boy. Does this give you the same type of energy as the last one? Double OT, and then just one team just dominates. Inside the 5 immediately. And it's picked off! Notre Dame throws their 4th turnover of the day. And all Stanford needs now is to score. Oh, what a boneheaded move by Buckner. The linebacker completely ended him as he goes to the end zone, and it's overthrown out of bounds. It's still not even close to over. We don't know Stanford's kicking situation. Darren Waller, number 89, and Tyrese Hall on the left-hand side. They fake the handoff. Tyrese Hall for 6. Is this going to be enough? Are they in range? That is the question. They're going to throw it again. And he just dumps it off, and he got hit by his lineman, I guess, off balance. Dropped it into the dirt. 4th and 4. They are bringing out the field goal team here to win the game. It is going to be a 36-yarder. Can Stanford upset the number 6 team in the country that knocked them out of the playoff last year? It's good! Stanford wins, takes down number 6 on the road. They get revenge in the rain. An interception in double OT. Stanford gets it done, a huge win. baby. In a huge rivalry game, Stanford upsets them. And that is Notre Dame's second loss. And if that's any... if this season's like any other, that knocks Notre Dame out of playoff contention. Unless they go undefeated. I mean, depending on how things shake out, Notre Dame goes 10-2 with a win over undefeated ECU, then they very well could still make the playoffs. So, I'm not going to knock them out completely, but Allen Hurns is your player of the day. All right, get your checkbooks out, everybody. It's time for the Sickos Game of the Week here. So, alrighty, so what we're going to do is an over-under for the total number of turnovers combined for these two teams. The line will be set at 5, okay? So how many turnovers will occur in the Sickos Game of the Week between 1-win Georgia Tech and 1-win UNC? The over-under is going to be 5. So start the prediction. Do you have over 5 turnovers happening in this game or under? We got Mike saying heads and receive. Who is going to go with over? Who's going to... and if it's at 5, the over wins. So we immediately got some points on the under. Make sure you're putting in points. Remember, you can do more than 10. This is the quickest way to gain channel points. Let's see if I can quickly get in here and make it. There we go. Now we got some points going. I'm going to be... life is too short to bet the under. I'm going over. Alright, Georgia Tech, let's get it started. Big money on the under now. Wow, so 2.4K going on the under. And it's raining here. That's not good for the under bettors. Two coaches who have had extremely disappointing seasons. Georgia Tech had not title, but ACC championship aspirations. UNC was just hoping not to suck this bad. But we will see Georgia Tech first. Will this be the first game that isn't close today? A quick touchdown for Georgia Tech. UNC cannot score. Now they score. Georgia Tech scores. Georgia Tech scores again. Oh, dear. All right, UNC battling back. There you go. All right. So, a high-scoring game today. So, maybe the defenses are the problem for these teams. Tie ball game here. I saw the word fumble flash a little bit, so we might have a turnover or two as they go up 3, but Georgia Tech takes the lead. Can UNC battle back? Georgia Tech, can they extend it? They cannot. Alright, let's see. Can Georgia Tech end this game? They fumble the ball. UNC has it. 4th down. Interception. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Oh man, they are running up to the line. Holy smokes, they are juiced out of their minds today. Joe Webb, he gets the first down. Timeouts are starting. Coach Sorry. We have no idea on the over-under right now. But can Joe Webb end this game for Georgia Tech, get their second win on the season? They do a fake handoff. He has all the room on the right side. Some misdirection. Everyone thought they were going left. He hands it off right. And Rah-Rah Dilworth, that is quite the name. This game may be all but over now. Jason Bennett up the middle. Is Coach Sorry going to even get a chance with his offense? Handoff again, nothing doing. Did it flash the turnovers? I wasn't looking. Are we at 4? Do we need one more turnover? Is this going to be a bad beat? 3rd and 8. North Carolina will get the ball back here. Not much time, but they will get the ball back if they can get this stop. It's a 4-point game. Is Mike going to be aggressive and throw the ball? He is. And it's knocked away, so about 40 seconds saved there for UNC. These teams are not at 1-5 for a reason. And they are going for it. Mike wants to just win this game now. He does not trust his defense. They're going to throw it again. Joe Webb. He's wide open on the right side. That's Leo Blackburn, and that's going to win the game. Big Dick Mike makes a call. Leo Blackburn comes through. What a play call, running 4 verts. And this is going to win the game for Georgia Tech. And Coach Sorry is going to be sorry about that play call on 4th and 8, playing cover 2. Flopping his wiener on the sideline. Georgia Tech is not quite out of bowl eligibility quite yet. And that seat just got a tad bit cooler for Georgia Tech. Joe Webb, 3 touchdowns. And we got to confirm what happened with the turnovers. Sicko game here in Chapel Hill. Game stats, team stats, let's see it. 3 turnovers to 1. So the under hits, paying for the over bettors. The under was picked higher, but it was a good line. I said a good line. I was thinking about 6, but I felt like that would be too easy to call. Is now we go to the right-hand side of the BearCave where the games get just a little bit more intense. And I just passed over the players of the game. Boo. Alright. Big one here. Can McBurnfinger battle his way back to first place in the Heisman race? McNasty, if you're here, kick or receive. Or is Jarrock here? Or whatever his name is. We're just going to go on this side because I do not see him. Arizona winning by 14, by the way. I'm not quite sure that will happen. McNasty here. They are hyped. They saw Notre Dame lose. They see that they will have a chance to move up this week. They feel disrespected after the bye. They didn't move up, and McBurnfinger got dropped. Iowa, though, has a great offense. This could be a trap game, as we're going to see Michigan State first. Three points to start it out, and a quick 7 for Iowa. I accidentally pressed watch play, my bad. Well, we get to watch a 3rd and 2 here. We got 2 fullbacks on the field. Oh my god. As they fake the handoff, he dumps it off to McBurnfinger, who stiffies a man, stiffies another, but he can't get that first down. Of course, that's a play we watch. Jesus. All right, next quarter. Iowa does take the lead. Michigan State takes it back. Iowa takes it back, and then they kick a field goal. All right, so this game's kind of going wild. And Iowa takes an 8-point lead. Michigan State, and they tie it up. Oh, my God. Iowa takes the lead again. Oh, no. Michigan State. Fumble recovered by McBurnfinger on the punt. Oh, no. McBurnfinger on special teams, and he ties it up. And then they immediately go back up. What is happening here? Banks only has 35 yards on the ground. Can Michigan State get back in this game as they throw it? And that is Bradford Blazer on the catch. Remember, his first career catch came in triple overtime against Baylor. And he was just short. Both these teams were in games of the year. Iowa State and Iowa, and Michigan State and Baylor. So we knew this was going to be a good game. And a beautiful throw and catch to Malik Carr for 20. Michigan State is driving. McBurnfinger, while he doesn't have the yards, he forces the fumble. And there he is, number 65. His hands are a normal size this time. They hand it off to him. Banks up the middle. He falls forward for 9. He is dirty. He's been on both sides of the ball. Fitz over McBumfinger. Bruh, you're capping, man. Banks is the second best player in the SFA behind Heimlich Heisenberg. Hand it up. Banks up the middle. First down for McBurnfinger. Can they tie it up here? Now he's up to 100 yards. I don't know what these stats are. Lou over... Oh, my God, dude. You guys are capping. SEC BS Dick Riders. As you see, Bradford Blazer in the slot, but they hand it off to McBurnfinger, and that's a face mask. McBurnfinger's yelling at the refs. What the fuck are you doing? They do not call it. 2nd and goal. McBurnfinger's getting screwed. 2nd and goal. Looks like they're running clock. They toss it to McBurnfinger, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown at MSU. They tie it up here. The legend of McBurnfinger grows. Can they tie it up? They do. God, dude, we've watched every game this week. That's just how it's going. We're at 104. We still have 3 games after this. Are we headed to overtime again, or is Iowa going to pull something off? And they do not get there. Quinn Horn goes down. No defense being played here today. McBurnfinger. He's not on the field right now. And they throw it deep. And oh my God, that was almost picked. He had it. He had it. Hogan was going to throw the game away. Oh no. They come out in dime again. Remember, if you force MSU into these DB heavy formations, McBurnfinger will not be on the field because he is the right outside linebacker, not the starting middle linebacker. It's Chaz Ralph, a transfer portal steal from season 7. McBurnfinger still not on the field. Remember, though, they got Dwayne Johnson, number 92. They over the middle linebacker lays the boom. Clock is ticking. They decide to take a timeout here. 2nd and 6. They still come out in dime. No McBurnfinger. Oh, and it's almost picked again. Kari Crump. No, he's just getting a breather. And there he is, right in the middle. McBurnfinger is back on the field for a big 3rd and 6. Do not. And they rush him. And over the middle, and he is stopped. Dwayne Johnson makes the tackle. 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it? No, they are going to punt. Iowa playing for overtime now. I tried my best to put McBurnfinger at returner, but I guess you just can't put middle linebackers. Yeah, we don't play with fatigue on. Because otherwise you have subs going in all in the 4th quarter. It's broken. Plus, it impacts how the CPU plays. And not well. Like, you'll see guys just not running. Way too easy to come back. All that stuff. Fatigue doesn't play a factor. And he's only off the field because of the formation. Alright, 4 seconds left. That's a first down. Also, anytime you see people like bragging about, oh my god, I had a 45-point comeback on a CPU team, it's because if you play the CPU, they are gods in the first half with fatigue on, and then when fatigue sets in, they play like an FCS team, and that's a fumble! Iowa, can they return this all the way? McBurnfinger saves the game! The Heisman candidate saves the game as we head to overtime. Michigan State can unclench their butthole right there. Whoo. That would have sent the upper Midwest into just pandemonium. The kick is blocked. That shades of that. Can Iowa pull off the upset? Yeah, bro was slow. And it's overthrown. Hampfey not having his best day. Having a good day, but not his best. And somebody wants... You can add McNasty in Discord if you want to see if he's available to watch. As they hand it to McBurnfinger up the middle, he falls forward for 4. 3rd and 6 incoming. Big 3rd and 6. Bradford Blazer is in the game at the top of your screen. They send an all-out blitz. They go to Bradford, and he gets the first down. Can Bradford Blazer redeem himself in overtime? Remember, Bradford Blazers, the height and weight of real-life McNasty. They run a mid-screen. Christian Fitzpatrick can't get anything going. Second and 8 from the 11. Run a screen on the other side. This time it works. Keon Coleman. He did it on game day against Buffalo. He does it again. He takes the mid-screen from the 10 and runs it in for a touchdown. Only this time he didn't have to run through defenders. Iowa must have not been watching their tape. All right, McBurnfinger, can they get the stop? 4 wide. They bring a blitz. He delivers to the outside. Arlen Bruce for 7. They hand it off, and they stop them short. Remember, Iowa needs a touchdown. Gavin Williams stopped just short. Can they make a play here? McBurnfinger is in. Gotta think this is a run. It is up the middle, and they get a push up front. McBurnfinger brings them down. That is his 10th tackle on the day. I mean, both these teams have been in games that are, best games in SFA history, so it's not outlandish that they face and it'd be a similar game. But yeah, I agree. Michigan State likes to entertain. As we go 4 wide here. They hand it off. No, he keeps it. Hogan. And he cannot break the tackle of the safety. Deuce Hogan. Remember that 4th and 5 that he ran in on the goal line against Iowa State. He was looking for it again, but he just couldn't get the edge. 3rd and 8. They are going to throw it. They're bringing another blitz. He has some time. He's going to run it, and he is sacked. It will not go down as a sack, but Halliday gets him from behind, and he goes for 1 yard. The game is on the line. 4th and 7 from the 8. They can still get a first down and not score. 4 wide, man in the backfield. They bring a blitz, and he's sacked! The game is over! Michigan State survives! They improved to 5-1, and Iowa drops to 500. They've lost 2 heartbreakers in overtime. Another amazing performance from this team, and how can you not put Binks McBurnfinger back? 3 touchdowns on offense, a fumble recovery on defense, on special teams. What can't this man do? Manziel stands are shivering in their boots. They're coping, they're crying, they're throwing up. McBurnfinger is inevitable. Feel the burn. Binks is mid? What? Why can't you just get on the hype trade? He had 114 yards on the ground. Okay, whatever. He had 37 through the air. All right. Let's check defensively, though. 10 tackles, a fumble forced, and a fumble recovery on the kick off. You guys are just hating. If he wins the Heisman, there's no way I can't give him SFA Player of the Year. Look at this. Look at this man. The player of the game on both offense and defense. What can't this man do? He's being rigged for stats. Are you serious? I told the CPU, You have to give him at least 30 carries. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Florida-Auburn is up next. Is Florida going to choke, or are they going to continue their dominance in the second half of the season? A fantastic BearCave so far, though. Every game we've jumped into. Life is better when BearCave is long. Who decides it? It was me and Pinstripe last season, but any pink man that wants a say can have a say. So if Nick keeps his pink by that time, which is unlikely because he likes to rename my channels to dumb stuff. All right, and Florida is just kicking ass now. 19-0, 26-0. Holy smokes. Not really. I mean, coaches have a say because I do the SFA Team of the Year picks on stream, so they do have a say there. But this game's over. Our first bad one of the day, Florida. My God. Watch out for Florida. Are we destined to have a Florida Ohio State natty? Is that the way we're going? Talk about... See, this is why the SEC is bad. All they do is deliver snoozers. That is by far the worst game of the day. Rightfully so. Get him out of here. All right, now for some real football. If you want to see some real quality content, go to the Pac-12. Now, it remains to be seen if this is any good because, you know, it's dog water, but we'll see. All right, dog water, kick or receive. Kick or receive, dog water. I mean, you don't get to pick heads or anything. Ooh, those jerseys are spicy. I love the red. So just kick. Gunner Cruz. They are going to kick. Washington, a playoff team last year, not having the best game or best season. And Arizona trying to return to playoff form where they have won a national championship as Washington opens up the scoring here in the first half. And a quick touchdown. Oh, dear. Just Arizona not doing anything on offense today. Can they battle back? They get a touchdown there. Can they get a stop? Okay, they got the field goal stop. All right, so next possession. Sacked on fourth down. They don't get back into the game here. It's not close. Can Arizona get back in? They do. All right, they need a stop. They're just running the ball. We know Washington can't really move the ball. And that is not a good start for Arizona. They had to have a stop there. Malik Reed on the tackle. They need to penetrate. Come on, you got to get a stop here, and just look at the push. Dogwater is pissed. Looking like Arizona might be dropping a conference game here. It's not quite over. He still has one chance here, but he has to make something happen, and they can't get the tackle there. 2nd and 6. You could still get the ball back here, especially if Washington decides to do something stupid. They hand it off to the fullback. Oh my, Travis Griffin gets smoked by a linebacker. Kevon Garcia laying the boom. 3rd and 4, though. There's not going to be much time, if there's any time at all. They come out, 2 fullbacks. I think everyone in the world knows this is a run. 3 lead blockers, and they get him. Can they push him out of bounds? No. So about 14-second difference here. Can Arizona do the impossible? They're going to go punt block right, it looks like. Or punt return right is the play. As the clock's going to tick, it looks like Arizona might get 1 or 2 plays. They'll need a touchdown. Can we see a dog water miracle? Oh my God, he gets a few broken tackles. 8 seconds. This is doable. This is doable. You need 1 good chunk play here to Allen Lazard, and then you need a Hail Mary. Allen Lazard, the big beefy number 81 there on the right hand or on the left hand side. Gunnar Cruz. It looks like they're just gonna go. Oh, you can't do that, and the game's over. Gunnar Cruz choking his life away. And the game is over. Washington gets the upset. They don't even give us an outro. Oh my God, what an L. Lazard got a touchdown. Oh no, dude. What is that? Dogwater takes the L. I think he guaranteed a win by, 14 points? Loses by 7. All right, everybody, get your checkbooks out. We're getting ready for another prediction here. So the last game of BearCave is we have Iowa State at Minnesota. You got Ron versus Jay Jettas if somebody wants to at both of them so that they can watch their game. I'm going to give you 2 minutes here. It's just a straight up pick. Who wins? Does Iowa State continue their strong recent few weeks, or does Minnesota keep falling in the rankings? Actually, I'm only going to give you a minute because I'm literally starting this now. So get your money out. Who wins? Who wins? Ron, I'm going to heads or tails, kick or receive if you're in here. Get your predictions in. Best way to earn channel points. We have nobody predicting anything right now. 1K on Iowa State. All right, who's betting on Minnesota? Who is dumb enough to bet on Minnesota? Time's running out. You better start putting points on. We got 300 on Minnesota. 310. People are adding. Remember, you can bet more than 10. Oh, man. Now 1.2K now. All right. 51% of the money is on Iowa State here. All right. I don't see Ron or Jay Jettas. So, Ron, if you are in here, heads or tails, kick or receive. This is going to be a good game. We got Kiko versus Travion Boykin. 2 high-powered offenses. The over-under for this game is probably massive. Minnesota got smoked last week against Northwestern. Absolutely mollywopped. All right, I don't see him in here, so we got heads for Iowa State. Kick. All right. One of these teams will be down to their last life for the season. Remember, once you're at 3 losses, you cannot lose again if you want to make the playoff. Iowa State has the early advantage. Normally, they like to play from behind, but their defense is showing up. Now, Minnesota's Iowa State. Is Iowa State defense good, or is Minnesota just bad? And this is what we like to see. 52 points in the first half from 2 high-powered offenses. Minnesota stalled out there. Looks like Iowa State's stalling again. This is still within reach for Minnesota. So you only have 3 points there in the third. And Iowa State extends it to a 20-point lead. J-Jet is going to leave again as Iowa State just adding insult to injury. The Big Ten is just full of frauds, it looks like. Every time somebody gets ranked up high there, they lose. And that is going to be the game. Iowa State wins. Just absolutely domination in every facet. This is the Iowa State that you were expecting this season. Harvey popped off in the run game. Let's just check stats. We got so many SFA players. 2 tutties for Kiko. Strong had 3, or Juwan Harvey had 3. Jackson and Dean had them. And then on defense, 12 tackles for Sean Oakman. Let's see their offense. Boykin, no turnovers it looks like at all today, which is kind of surprising. And once again, somebody's missing from the reception list. No catches for Calvin Johnson. Alrighty, let's get this game here. Alright, Iowa State. Alright, so last game of the week is going to be game day. Let's just make sure I simmed everything. Oh, shit. I have not simmed my game yet. Mo Ali Cox did not score. So, as you guys know, if I'm not on BearCave, I sim it live on stream, so if there's no funny business, come on, Heimlich. I just need a win. I just need a win. I don't care about stats. Win it. Oh my god, I won! It flashed! It flashed something else. But look at this. Randy Watson scores. Heimlich Heisenberg, baby, he scores twice. Anthony Thomas battled back, but ECU goes to 6-0 behind. 1 second, I'll do the points in a second, buddy. Bo Wallace had 5 tutties. Blake Bortles got the start. 3 interceptions for Wallace. What are you doing? All right, I just got to check. Heimlich Heisenberg. 9 for 130 and 2 touchdowns. Eat shit, Neil. Boozler is not better. All right, hold up. Let me choose outcome. Iowa State won. Complete the prediction. There you go. Alrighty. So, let me just make sure everything else played. This is game day. Alright, every other game is done. Now let's preview week 9. Nebraska and Iowa State's going to be a big one depending on... I mean, either way it's going to be a big one, but Nebraska really hoping to stay perfect this week. Kansas and Missouri, user versus user. Duke and Georgia Tech. Miami, Ohio, and Buffalo. That is going to be a good one. That very well could be for the division. Arizona State, Oklahoma. Another terrible game. Oh boy. Alabama. This is the last real test for Tennessee, as after this they have Buffalo, Vandy, and Kentucky. So this is the last tough game for Tennessee all year. I have App State, Iowa Northwestern, Purdue, Ohio State, Syracuse, Florida State. This is another week that really isn't shaping up to be all that crazy. Illinois and Michigan. That one will be pretty good. Florida and Georgia. That one will be good. Pain for Arizona. Let's see. Ooh, this one. Louisiana already had a game day, so it cannot be game day. We're not, it's week 9, not week 10. Boston College. You got Texas A&M, Cal, and Washington. That is a good one. That could be game day. Old Dominion and Mid-Tennessee State. Texas and Miami. Let me know who you think should be game day, because this looks like another weird week. Alrighty, so that's going to end this stream. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes with the game day stream. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching.